So, we've got Shrewsbury Town away. We've got 2 games left. We're in playoffs. Let's go with a good motivation and run into the playoffs then, shall we? Hello and welcome to the video. You could like, share and subscribe to the channel. I'd much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm. Sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Talking and subscribing, 55.1% of you are not subscribed to 44.9%. Can we change that so it's a little bit closer to subscribed and not subscribed? I appreciate that. But if you hit that notification bell, it'll let you know when videos go live. And it also let you know when live streams happen. There's a live stream tonight. There will have already been a live video at 12 talking about players and do we wrap them in cotton wool. And yeah, I'm intrigued to see what people's thoughts are on this. But we're coming against Shrewsbury Town team who's had a very good season. At one point, it looked like they were going to sneak into playoffs, but sadly, that did not happen for them. And it came close. They came close to getting into those playoff spots. And they were looking good. They just had some results that didn't go their way. So let's have a look at the stats here. So their record is 16-8-19, 56 points. That's 1.3 per game. 13th in League One. Great position to be in. They've got 33 points at home, so they are good at home. 10-3-8. Away record 6-5-11-23. Don't need to know that. 50 goals, 1.16 per game. 56 goals against, a -6 goal difference. They lost to Bolton Wanderers in their last match, who were in the playoff positions with us as well. So they're very, very good. Now, they do have Shea Dunkley back, and he's come back into team. I think at one point he was one of the reasons they weren't doing as well, because defensively they started to look a little bit bad at the back, but that's improved a little bit. So it's going to be interesting to see how Sheffield Wednesday set up for this game, because do we rest players for the playoffs? Do we not put out a weakened squad, but do we make sure we're not risking players going into it? Because there's a more mathematically chance that we could make it, but it's not going to look likely. I can't see it. Plymouth and Ipswich have already got their games won, in my mind. And yes, I know that sounds daft, but the momentum's just going with her. The only way it happened is they think it's done and dusted, which I think they'll just keep going till the end of the season. But Sheffield Wednesday got a good chance here to just build on the momentum we've been starting with. Should Josh win that start of the game? Who knows? Is he on the bench and just comes on, plays a little bit of a bit part? We've got Michael Owetwe, who's looking for a start now. He said recently in an interview with the club that this has been probably one of the worst injury spells he's had in his career. That's one of those things where you had that with Wednesday. It happens. Look, we got Harley Dean in last season, never injured, comes there, gets injured. It is what it is. It's the Wednesday way. So let's go talk about some of Darren Moore's comments from his press conference, and then we'll wrap the video up. So Darren Moore's press conference was interesting. He said we're not looking back at the moment. He said what got it, we have to start again. We're keeping our goal to the end of the season. We need to come together in support of one and not throwing the toys out the pram. Looks like you got a bit irritated by some of the questions by Rod Datton, but they're good questions, I'm not gonna lie. We need to look, start looking back and go forward at times like this and stay positive. We need to get back to our best and get on the best form. So Joe Cran had some questions as well. Atkins out for the rest of the season, muscle. Wilkes had surgery, so he's out. Byers, they thought could have been back in training a couple of weeks, but they'd like to say realistically going to be out. They were talking about trying to not get too low. Again, they're coming 96 points and still a good season with 96 points, which is right. They spoke about team meetings and stuff like that. Do they have team meetings and whatnot? And not basically said that the way the wrestling was laid out in Middlewood, they can have meetings whenever. Ooh, excuse me. He spoke about contracts, options, saying there'll be a time period, and then once it's done, it'll all be done and dusted kind of thing. He also spoke about how they'd had that technical board meeting and some players decisions have been made. How you're speaking to what you says, it's how you just because you get released here doesn't mean we were the only option. really good to see him talk very positive to some of the young players that have been let go and stuff. So good press conference. Yeah, people will say it and say the pressure's on him. He's always felt the pressure on him, but I think he really wanted to try and get it done. He's trying to embed what he can at the club, and I think he just really struggles to get that right at the moment. But hey, let's see what happens. Still a lot to go. 2 games left. Let's have a good, strong end of the season. You never know. Automatics, very slim possibility, but very slim, and I don't see it them dropping point. But football's a funny old game, innit?